Hi there, my name's Cav and I'll be doing the business accounts training material, and in this video we're going to look at opening debtors and opening creditors. Now we've already done a video on opening balances to set up these balances that we see here. This video is going to show you how you can set opening balances for individual creditors and individual debtors to see exactly how much money is owed to them and to you. Okay, so first of all what we need to do is turn on the retained earnings account in certain books so it's available, because this job's a little bit of a special job and we only allow the retained earnings accounts to be available in certain areas, but for this job it needs to be available in the from side and the to side in the book. So I'll just show you how that works. So I'm going to double click on the retained earnings account. There will be another video on this which explains it a bit clearer, but I'm going to go over to the properties tab from the bottom once I've opened the tab on the right. Now here you've got this show in option. So as I was saying before, certain accounts are only available in certain areas so the users don't make certain mistakes. Okay, so what we need to activate it in the sales from and into the purchase to. All this means is now this account is going to be available when I'm in those columns. Okay, so now let's go ahead and set these balances. So let's start with our sales. So I'm going to go over to the blue book. There's no transactions here because we're doing our opening balances, and I'm going to add a new line. And I'm going to give it the date, so let's say it was just 1 month before I started the company in this example. And now I'm going to go to the customer. Now there's no customers in the system, so I'm just going to create one quickly. And we'll click new, and done. So that's the new customer done. I'm going to put the invoice number in, and now we're going to go ahead and set the opening balances. So it'll be from retained earnings account, which is what's used for your opening balances, and it's going to go to your debtors account, which we call invoices and paid. We'll put in the amount and the VAT code. Okay, so that's now been done. Now I'm just going to do another for another customer. It's on the 15th. This was okay. And put in the invoice number, set the from to accounts, and put in the amount and the VAT code. Alright, so that's 2 opening balances done for my sales. Let's quickly do some for the purchases. So we come over to the red book and add a new line. Let's give it the date. Let's add the supplier. Oops. Okay, so I've already got the suppliers entered in the system. And this time the transactions will come from your bills and paid and go to the retained earnings opening balance account. We give it the figure and the VAT code, and that's it. That's one done. So let's do another. Let's select one of the other suppliers which I've already got in the system, enter the invoice number, from again the bills and paid to the retained earnings, give it the figure and the VAT code, and that's it, job done. So in the red books it's from the bills and paid and to retained earnings. In the blue book it's from retained earnings and to invoices and paid, and that's it. That's how you set individual creditors or debtors. If we go over to the gold coins now, here we can see, if we look at the statement views, if we double click on invoices and paid, there's the 2 invoices that are owed to us, and if we go and double click on our bills and paid, here's the 2 invoices that we still have to pay. Okay, so that shows you how you do your opening balances for individual creditors and debtors.